So we have a session coming up. It is with a Labrador named Addie. It is for some reactivity. Now the owner's not sure where it's coming from, whether it be frustration, fear or aggression. So that is our first step. Establish what is triggering Addie and then help her work through this, and with the goal of obviously getting in with dogs and making friends. I look forward to this one. Let's do it. The focus on today is to drill this enough that you leave here going, okay, I've got this routine, and I know I like to think of it as a protocol. We see dog, it equals A, B, C, D. These are our steps every time. And the advantage, the reason we can get good results today is what we're going to do, you can't do in public. You can't go up to someone, hey, can you stand there while I walk by with my dog and do this? And it's pretty difficult. But here,
your dog goes off at their dog,
so we can do it today and not be embarrassed and not be worried about it, and we can just drill it and drill it and drill it. Because I want Addie to get to the point where she sees a dog and she goes, this is the routine. There's no going off my brain. You had a good attitude before. What you said about, I'm not expecting her to meet a dog and be friends. And so that's good. Too many people go to me, but I want my dog to be friends. I'm like, okay, well, say you've got a little 3-year-old child here. Are you going to demand your child to be a friend with a child? No, they choose who they want to be. We click with people in life, who we like. Dogs either click with a dog or they don't. I think our number one goal should be that we can walk past a dog on the break wall and not have a crazy dog.
That would be great.
So what I'll do the first time, I'm just going to bring your dog out, and I'm not even really going to tell you what to do. I just want to see her body language, her react, and I want you to just do your best to manage it. Okay, so now we're seeing more of a real Addie. Yeah, and we'll keep her away. Okay, so now, okay.
This is normal.
Yeah, so this is what we see. So the good thing is I am seeing deficiencies in what you're doing. If you're doing everything perfect, I go, oh, I got nothing to help you with. I can help you easily. Okay, so all we need to do is just have another level. Now it's going to be pretty soft with her, but I'll show you what I do. I need to get somewhat elevated above this harness, head harness. Okay, so I've got Addie here, and I'm going to give the leave it preemptively as a walk in. So then I call that putting your dog on notice. I go, okay, I'm saying leave it. Now you got a choice, A or B. A, you listen, and I go, good dog. B, you're a rat bag and you did the wrong thing, and I'm going to correct you. And it won't be much. She's a pretty soft dog. So now if she doesn't react here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to get Edith off there. And I think it'd be better. So Edith's very friendly. So if you want to get Edith off that, not Edith, Edith, sorry, wrong dog. Yep, okay. So now you stay there. Leave it. No, leave it. No. Good. Okay, let's go back. Leave it. Good. You'll only take 1 or 2 of those and she'll go, it's not mecking around. And I know that's firm, but we're here to fix a problem. There was not a yelp. Yes, I spun her quickly and she went, whoa, that's another level. And that is kept in your back pocket for when she doesn't listen. I needed to know that when you say it, you mean it. This is a very, I don't like using the word fix because they're not broken, but it's a term obviously we use. This problem is very, in her, I believe, very manageable, very fixable, okay? She just hasn't had the consequence yet that shows her you don't mean, you mean it. You're trying the right thing, you're doing everything right. People will watch that and go, oh my God, you're horrific. How can you? Well, you can try force-free and use food and never fix the problem and be there for months bribing, or we can go bang, one and done, and the dog goes, I won't do that again, okay? And then we can walk down the street, okay? And fortunately, I feel there's a full circle done in dog training nearly coming. So people have tried this method of, look, firstly, don't get me wrong, I would rather never do that and use food, rainbows and butterflies in the world, but it ain't like that, okay? I've seen people try this and go the full circle and come back around to this and go, I've tried the nice, and I'm trying to be the softest, nicest owner I can, but it doesn't work. That one correction, I haven't said a thing since. I haven't even asked her to sit. This is called a default position, I think, in dogs, where they go, okay, I'm in trouble, I'm just going to sit. And you know they know you're serious then. When they go to a sit and they're just like that, good. She's not sitting here scared of me. She's not cringing and panicking. She just goes, look at her. Dogs are I prove it every week I train a dog. Dogs are attracted to the strongest person in the room or wherever you are. They want to be near the leader. Okay, Addie, let's go. Okay, so I walk her back in. Sit. Good. Look at that dog. Good girl. Okay, so now we're going to go to the point where I wanted to realise there's no need to be scared of this dog. So I'm going to switch back. What I'm going to tell you to do is I'm going to hold Edith. Then you are going to bring Addie over to the back end of Edith. We're going to allow her to meet a dog in a controlled way so she can't be surprised, can't get a scare. And I'm going to show you how you do that if you need to socialise Addie, okay? So I'll take her over here and I'll just put her here and then I'll change back and you'll go and get Addie for me. Okay, so let's use this as an imaginary scenario. You see a friend, they get a new dog and you want to meet. I'm not saying to do this with strangers, but it's a dog she has to meet. This is what we're going to do. And it's also a good way to get her to take fear out of her meeting dogs. You get the owner to do this. Hand under the collar, and I hold this dog here. So I don't let them make eye contact. I don't let their teeth come together. You're going to bring Addie into the back end. This is going to let you know, does she want to meet the dog? If she pulls backwards, we go, don't bother about it. Yeah. But we're going to teach her, you're going to get the meetings controlled so she doesn't need to be scared. So bring her over and just lure here and here and walk towards this end and see if she has any interest. And just take your time, encourage, Addie, Addie, good girl, good. And just let her be perfect, good. And even that, good, good girl. Because you know, dogs, this is a dog handshake. This is dogs saying, what are you, female, male, what are you? Beautiful. Now by avoiding that eye contact, we're not creating confrontation. We're not allowing it to go bad. I'm controlled. I'm yet to see two dogs do this reciprocal and have a fight, ever. If I now reverse this to the other way around and Addie lets this dog meet her, you shouldn't give guarantees in dog training, but it's pretty close that they're not going to have a fight. They might have a grumble. So now you're going to hold Addie. Yep, and just hold her against your leg. And let's see calmly if she wants to let this dog meet. Edith. Good. Okay. Good. Good, and then I bring her apart. Nice. Okay. So that lets you know straight away she doesn't have a major issue with this dog. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying she won't grumble and have a grumble, but now I want you to relax, okay? Okay, and we're just going to let them manage, okay? And we keep chilled, okay? Because this feels weird for you, I know. This feels weird, having a near a dog.
No, I'm trying to be very
just be chilled.
Confident.
Just trust in the fact that I've done this for many, many, many years, and I would never do this if I didn't know what I was doing. See how she goes to go near you, and she always wants for that support? This is where I would not bring this dog over now, because she's getting close, she's looking for that little bit of support. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I would go this, I'd give me the lead, and I'd take her away from you. Good.
It's like I'm the thing, I'm the...
Yes, you are. Subconsciously, you're not trying to be, but you're the thing, yeah. You're the object that's doing this, unfortunately. Okay, but you can get better at this. The idea today is you leave with confidence. They don't have to be friends, but they're certainly not looking to attack each other. Who cares if they never got past this?
No, yeah.
This is what you want, just her to be around a dog. Yeah. Okay, good. Edith, good, good, good. And I relax. Wow. Now even it, good. Okay, her body language is really nice. Low side to side tail. Hey, people often go, oh, tail up like this, they're happy. No, that, a tail up really straight and doing this, that's tension. That's not the tail you want. You want this tail, okay? And tail's not everything. I would say for you as a general rule of body language, that doesn't get any better. A dog laying down, facing away, feels 100% comfortable with this dog, doesn't even care about it.
It's like submission.
She's like, you could use that word, she's like, she can't defend herself from there very well. She knows that. She's like, I got no bother with this dog. Okay? And when I was walking out there, I was going to say to you, don't be surprised if you don't see that again. Maybe, maybe not. The way I corrected her, how quick I got through to her, she's like, I ain't doing that again. Okay? Now this is a big German Shepherd. If she was going to react to the dog, you know your dog. She wants to. So what does that tell you? She's trying not to react. She's like, I want to, but I know what happens if I do. Yeah. Okay, put her in a sit for me. Nice. Now, realistically, we're like, okay, we don't you to growl, but that's great compared to what you were doing.
Hugely.
It's massive,
If we saw that dog just up the street,
100%,
like, she'd be
100%.
immediately.
Because what we're going to do before you leave today, we do a few in here. Look at this. We do a few in here, and then we're going to go real world. Let's now go to sniffing the dog. So I hold this dog, you walk Addie over. I control the meeting. Perfect. This is teaching her each time go, okay, mum's going to make this dog be controlled. It conditioned her to go, it's safe to meet this dog. It's not going to threaten me. I'm getting to meet nice dogs. And every dog you do is a building trust with you. She trusts you as a mum, as a handler going, mum's going to support me. Now we reverse that. You hold Addie.
Yeah, I've kind of stopped doing a lot of things with her because I don't trust her.
Yep, her tail started wagging before I even brought this dog in then. And then we take them apart. That's all you need. And now we relax with the leads. Now, if you get a grumble or a growl here, so I'll take the lead for a sec, don't freak out. Don't even be surprised. Okay, good. Good girl. So what this is showing you is that when Addie's put with the right dogs, she can do this. So you just need to advocate for her and put her with the right dogs. All of our dogs in our daycare have done a 4-hour assessment. So we know their personalities. I know she's not going to attack her. But even then, if they did have a little grumble and growl then, and if it wasn't excessive, I might correct it, but I won't pull them apart. I'll go, dogs are dogs.
Yeah.
They get nervous sometimes.
Things happen.
She was great. Now that level there is where we drop the leads. We're now at a point now where we can, because the truth is the safest way for 2 dogs to meet, if we can do it, is no leads in hand, dogs coming together. There's no tension. Yeah, they just deal with each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so there, if that dog, I'd walk away now. Because
I'm the object.
yeah, so you remove yourself. Willow, you remove yourself out. Willow, good. And it's just tricky things trigger dogs. And it could be that she stands here beside you and Willow comes over and she goes, no, get away. So you just learn to go, no, I'm not going to support you through this. You're on your own.
Yeah.
We want to develop an independent, confident dog. Right now she's a little dependent on you. I want to be near mum. You go like, it's okay, Addie. You can meet these dogs. You're all good. Don't be surprised now if you never get what I saw again. What will happen is you'll go for a walk tonight or tomorrow and she'll slip. She'll go back to it. Because what dogs do, they're environmentally obedient, or they say, she goes, okay, I know this area, I'm going to behave here, but I'm going to try it out there. But what she doesn't know now is you're going to have new skill. How it works with training equipment, as a guide, I tell people is why I don't like harnesses. Harness here, no control. A harness is okay on a perfect day. No distractions, no dogs, may walk great. No worries, may walk okay. But when you have a problem, controlling a dog this size through the harness, you've got no chance. As a rule, the further the equipment goes up the body, the more control you have.
Right.
So you're right on the nose. You have the ultimate control from the nose. That's your steering wheel's at the front. Where's the steering wheel in a car? It's at the front, it's not at the back. You know what I mean? So your steering wheel's here. So that's why I love a hold here. I love how relaxed she is with this dog. Look at this. What are we seeing? Now I know this dog, so I wouldn't do this in public, but let's let her come out.
Yeah. My friend's got 2
Good.
golden retrievers.
She must
She hasn't seen for a while, but they know each other quite well.
But this is not just that she's recognised the breed, I just think she's just getting better with dog after dog. She's like, and what I said, and I really, really believe this, it's building trust in you. She's like, and me, she's like, she's not going to make me meet any bad dogs. It's just a rehearsed behaviour. And once she knows you're going to advocate for her safety, she'll go, okay, I can meet dogs now because I'm not going to meet, because dogs definitely connect with people in different ways. So if you had a different person, I mean, you would never want to test this, but say you had another person outside you and I who made her meet a bunch of bad dogs. I'll guarantee you she'll get imprinted with that person and aggressive dogs, and get imprinted with you with dogs that are nice dogs. I really believe that can happen. So this doesn't surprise me. Ultimate goal is that you don't even say leave it when you see a dog. You test her. You just go, let's see how it goes without even doing a leave it. So then it's more powerful, because the less you say it, the more power it is. If you are someone that walks down the breaker and you say, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, and it just means nothing. The dog goes, whatever, that word means nothing. I need her to know that that word means something, because she needs to know from what I did there, when I say it, if you don't listen, there's a consequence. And it was firm, but it was just enough to her to go, okay, I get it, okay? It's got to mean something. She's got to know that if she doesn't listen, we get more serious. Okay, turn around. Dog past dog now. Confidence. Turn around. Bring her to the back of this dog. Hey, Addie. Hey, Addie. Good boy, Kenai. Hey, good. And then we come round. Good. See how he knows how to meet? You can tell an educated dog, they know how to meet a dog. Go to the back. It's teaching dog manners. Look at you, Addie. Good. So it doesn't come much more relaxed than that walk by?
No, there's no way. Like,
I bet you that blew you away. Huh?
I would like preemptively cross the road. Like,
And there's no more of that. We are in control. Yeah, we are in control. We can't let dogs rule where we go.
no.
You know, obviously within reason, we need to be smart, but we're not going to make him turn left, turn right and go back the other way. We're never going to get to where we want to go. Okay? Also, saying leave it all the time, it's a good command, but it can be a cue for a dog to go, oh my God, where is it? Do you know what I mean? So it can also be a trigger. So we've got to be careful that we don't trigger the dog to react. So our goal should be to not say leave it and just be aware of it. I do believe in being preemptive, and we should say it, but don't say it in the way of leave it and like, oh my God, the dog. Just be cool about it. Just go, leave it. You're on notice, calm, cool. We escalate if we need to escalate, but we don't just jump at that straight away, okay? Ready for anything. Beautiful, turn around. Let's go dog to dog, nice and close. Look at the difference in her wanting to meet now. Good, turn around. She wants to meet now. Bring it to the back. Good, little sniff, and that's all it takes. So 1 second, the fact that it shows she wants to meet. Yeah, yeah, pretty young, but it's sort of small lab, yeah. Good girl. You did the right thing there, good job. Going to the other side, managing your dog. Totally comfortable with this dog meeting, and you just go off your dog's body language. You know, her tail's pretty good. You can see she gets sort of a little like, who's this dog? But there's no real fear. This dog play bowing now. Okay.
Play with you, Addie.
Oh, look.
Remember how to do that?
Yeah, and this is going to teach her. Look at her, not even concerned. You could do this with 50 dogs now and she'll do the same response each time.
Amazing.
Your job is to just advocate and put her around good dogs. You know what I mean? Don't let... If you're, like as much as we've done the work we've done today and we've got a good response, if a dog runs up to your dog in the street, like I said, there's a level where your dog's allowed to protect itself. And there's also a level of, I've been saying lately to people that, you know the word reactive, I think it's an overused word. I think a lot of dogs are more instinctive than reactive. In other words, it's a genuine fear. Dog runs up and she feels threatened, she gives a bark. That's not reactive, that's a dog just being instinctive. So go away. Like I said to you a minute ago, if I run up in the street and didn't know you and put my hand out, you would go, what are you doing? Hello, what are you doing? You wouldn't just go. You would show some like behavior towards me, and that's acceptable behavior. The problem with the word reactive, if people class it as like reactive, it's like this bad word. There's a small amount of dogs that are truly reactive. Most of them are just being instinctive and going, I'm scared, I'm going to bark. That's acceptable. So what I'm saying to you is don't blur the lines between what is like normal, acceptable behavior out of your dog that is communicating, I feel threatened, I'm bark, to truly reactive. Truly reactive is a dog comes in and your dog just wants to kill it and get it and whatever, and there's no reason for it, and that's a problem. That's being extremely sort of reactive in a bad way. But if your dog feels threatened or the dog Like if this dog come up now and jumped on her and she growled at her, I wouldn't even tell her off. I'd go, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
That's instinctive. That's going, hey, get off me.
Yeah.
But a lot of people would use the word reactive for that. Go, oh, she react. Of course she did.
Yeah.
I would too. If you come up and jumped on my shoulders, I'm probably going to punch you in the face. I don't know. You know, so we just got to be careful, because otherwise what can happen is you think you've got this dog that's, for the lack of a better term, more broken than you think, or worse than you think. And you go, oh, hang on. Most of it's probably 80% of her behaviour is really, really normal. There's a small percentage that I need to fix. And today, I think showing that one correction I did, because we didn't even have to do another one pretty much. She got a pretty clear message with that one. She went, that's unacceptable. And she just learned, don't do that. And like I said earlier, yes, I get people's understanding, thinking, oh, that's going to create fear of the dog if I time it wrong. But I showed you through that session, one timed correction, and she went, I'm done.
Yeah,
okay, I get it. And if she ever did,
you've got to do what you've got to do sometimes as well, within reason.
But that's a really refreshing thing to say. You've got to do what you've got to do.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got bad behaviour, your children or your partner or whatever, you've got to be consequences in life. You know, and people go, oh, but it's stressful. Yeah, it's a little bit stressful. But look where we are now, because to go through a little bit of stress to get her going, okay, I met 7 more dogs after that.
And with like German Shepherds
and the stress, went.
Yeah.
And she went, okay. Yeah. Because the more, I said this to my morning session today, the more confident you are as a handler, as a leader, I've said it to you as well, the more she knows that you've got her back and you're protecting her. She doesn't need to protect you or be jealous or resource guard, because you've got control. You know what you're doing. And she can relax as a dog and be a dog and sniff and pee and play and not have to feel she's got to protect. And she goes, but I'm a Labrador, I don't protect. I need to be a Labrador, you know what I mean? So we're allowing her to be a Labrador now and just be a goofball, what they are, instead of this nervous wreck of going, okay, I'm scared, I'm jealous, I'm protected, I don't know what I am, I'm just a bit of a mess, you know, and we're trying to go, it's okay, I got this. That was pretty awesome, huh?
Wonderful, thank you.
Good job.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was really good. So there you go. I reckon that was a great session. You saw at the start what we're dealing with, and it didn't last very long. Now, some of you out there may watch that, and I know the school of thought out there, and you may be thinking, oh my God, look what he did to that dog. But then you watch further on the video, and if you have an open mind, you'll realize by doing that, training, that correction, look where we got to. You heard the owner during the session. This dog has not been near dogs for a long time because of this reactivity, this aggression towards dogs. Wherever it was coming from, she couldn't deal with it. So we have to ask ourselves, do we want to take months to deal with this and hopefully deal with it? Or do we want to correct this problem quickly? What I also showed a lot of people out there that believe that when you correct a dog like that, it creates fear in the dog and aversion to you and all these extra things. You saw as I was videoing that this dog had no fear towards me. It understood what I did and why I did it. That is the difference. If you are correcting a dog and it has no understanding what it's for, it's sitting beside you, correct it, sure it's going to develop fear towards you. But if a dog does a behavior towards a dog or a human or anything that is considered undesirable and it's a form of aggression, and we correct it and it's one and done and it's dealt with, dogs go, I get it, I can't do that again. And as I said to the owner during the video, we can't be dismissed by dogs. We're not trying to be cruel and horrible or make them scared, but we need to understand there's consequences for certain behaviors. The desire and consequence, we have to find that balance. And that was a great session. I think we got a lot out of it. If you enjoyed it, please do the right thing, hit the subscribe. It's very appreciated. I know that a lot of people would have learnt a lot out of the video if you're dealing with similar problems. So all I ask back is a little subscribe, a share, a follow, whatever you do, wherever you're watching this. And I look forward to bringing you more videos like this. See you soon.